Hello guys, welcome to Mirian TV. This is Mirian and this is What's Trending Corner by Mirian. Akothee wedded on the 10th of April. I mean, it's barely like 5 or is it 6 months since she wedded her husband Omosh. This is Dennis aka Omosh. During her wedding, I was lucky enough to even be part of those who are shooting and even bringing some content for you guys. If you haven't checked, you can just go and watch the stories that I covered. And so it's barely like, is it 5 or 6 months? And boom, there are allegations of divorce rumors. And this is after Akothee shared, a certain caption on her Instagram page. People have been coming with speculations, and this is amidst expectations of her wedding, which was supposed to happen in Switzerland. How other white wedding over there, because now this was where the husband came from. And just right now, a lot of speculations, a lot of rumors coming. People saying that the husband is actually not from Switzerland, but he is from Pakistan. He has a wife, he has a family there. And I don't know guys, this has been going on for days and days. So probably one might even think it's true that Akothee is divorced or probably headed there, and others might even think no, this is actually not true, because of course we've seen from the social media with a lot of people having different reactions on the same. So I mean, like, if we try to see here, probably me sharing some of the TBT moments so that you can just get to see how the moment was, the experience, the excitement that was there of different people wishing her well. This comes after her being a single mom for a long time, and finally her getting married to the man that she actually confessed to loving so much, a man whom they had grown, a man whom she had seen as actually this is the one. And a lot of questions might come even with Kibe and other bloggers sharing, saying that the wedding was not going to last, and probably they were just doing this for public display, and so people will come saying that yeah, indeed this is true, and no, this is just for Kiki. So I mean, if we come to try and see, or rather dive in it a little bit, Akothee, even for her wedding, as she was wedding Dennis, this is something that herself, she actually trended it. I mean, like, all the newsrooms, bloggers, vloggers, even in different pages, people sharing about the wedding that was being anticipated, even with her buying a very expensive gown, shoes and everything. So this is something that was much talked about, and it even caused a really great buzz on social media. Even she was talking about how expensive her gown was, and even as the wedding happened, this is something that was so much talked about, considering it was seen also as a royal wedding, something that had not happened here in Kenya, something that is only seen, in other countries, like for example the UK, where they happened to do a royal wedding. And she also did this from the Gulf Hotel. And as I just share the pictures, you can see, what was happening there, and people will come to wonder, can she do all this just for publicity stunt? Can this really happen? Is it really true, like she can spend all this money? Even the parents were there, the siblings, family, friends. And as I was saying, Kibe came out strongly saying that this is a wedding that was not going to last, a marriage that was not going to last, because it was just for public display, saying that even the parents of Dennis were not present in the wedding. So even some people will go with him saying that indeed that is true, but then they will even come right now saying, because this is something we've seen on social media, if you haven't, you can just check various blogs, everyone talking about this, saying indeed Kibe was right. And just what if he is not right? What if right now what is happening is just news in itself? Because Akothee actually has not even mentioned or uttered, like, really, I have broken up with my husband, or this is a divorce. So probably people might be anticipating that thinking that is the case, only for them to later on find out that this is something that was not actually true, because she has not come out to say. And of course, we saw even events coming up with even Dennis, disabling his Instagram account, and with her even talking about it, saying that she has removed her wedding ring. People should anticipate, another wedding with the 8th. And just what if this is the wedding that was being anticipated, the one that was supposed to happen in the Switzerland? What if that is the case? Because even when she was about to wed, she really did the most, She says even herself in a post that she just posted recently, like a few hours ago, saying that herself, she's the news. She doesn't need somebody else to create news for her to trend. She trends herself. She breaks, news herself. Like, she is the news herself. So she trended her own wedding. I mean, like, even the preparations, the wedding, and right now, what if she's even preparing people just for the white wedding in Switzerland? So, I mean, so long as she has not shared about the divorce, and of course, we can say some people are excited. Those who are saying that, I could even read several comments, people saying, that as someone who jumps from one place to the other cannot settle, and even others, just laughing at the fact, saying that Andre Kibe and other bloggers were right. You could even see Miguna also shared it, saying that he even met with Akothee just to discuss, to see that indeed she had known a lot about the husband that she was going to wed. So, I mean, there are a lot of allegations, but what about us just waiting and seeing? Because personally, I do not think this is a divorce at all. I do not think like the marriage is normal. I feel like probably she's preparing, people for a great surprise, and maybe we should just wait and see what will happen, either for the Switzerland wedding or just perhaps for something else. And if you can also remember, just a few months back, or is it weeks back, she had even said that she's not going to be putting or sharing moments with Omosh, the husband, on social media. So probably taking a break, and then maybe she wants to come back. She is preparing the audience. So anyway, let's just stay tuned. I don't know what you think. What are your thoughts? Do you think that this is really true, that there's a divorce, or you think just the same way I'm thinking, that for sure there's no divorce? Probably there's just, she feels like people need to talk about her for some time, or maybe there's a project she's preparing, or probably it's the Switzerland wedding that has been much anticipated. Just share your comments down below in the comments section, and be sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and let me see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
I want to ask Honorable Mama tafadhali, Akothee would like to feed you, and mama yake pia, Mama Aida Odinga.